Hey everyone, welcome to Thoughts of Treasures. It's Connie. How is everybody doing tonight? Welcome into my craft room. Come on in and let's get crafty. I have this little sign. It says Farm Fresh Eggs, and we're going to be working on this tonight. This is part of a set. However, any of my sets do not need to be purchased in the complete set. If you want the whole set, that's fine. But this is just one part of the set. There are three other little, I guess, tier tray decoration kind of things. Now again, keep in mind also, this is a smaller sign. I have done larger ones like this. If you are ever interested in something being larger, that can be done. So if you want this to be a bigger sign, something that you can put more on your wall, now I'm not talking 5 feet long. I'm talking like, 15 inches, 16, 12, whatever. This is only, I think, 9 inches. I think it's 9 inches. But you can do it a little bit bigger. Let's get realistic. I'm not doing no 5-foot thing for you. But this comes, so this is also, just to let you know a little bit about these kits. I do some parts, not everything is always in 1/4 inch. The back piece is in 1/4 inch, and you'll see that there's going to be a masking on that. You have to remove that. Anything that is 1/4 inch, you can see the difference in the thickness. If you're not sure what the difference is, well, you could poke around on it until you find no masking, but usually the 1/8 inch is not masked and the 1/4 inch is. So you can see the difference. I mean, just one sticker. And technically it's not true 1/4 inch. I don't know. You ever know about the whole thing with the wood? It's, a 2x4 really isn't a 2x4. 4x8 isn't, I don't know. I got nothing. I just tell you. So, like I said, on these, you'll see the back is one. It's only masked on the front. And this is just to help keep the wood from being scorched from the laser. But also this is a big piece of that Scotch tape that we used to, masking tape that we used to use back in the day. Just take that off and then look how pretty it is. Voila. Alright, so first things first, this is my preference. Don't be disliking, it's okay. But I like to do my backs of my pieces completely black. I just think it's a finished look. So that's what I'm going to do first. We're going to do it black. And again, if it's sitting in a tier tray, I am going to put a hanger on this. So, it can be hung on a door, it can be hung on a wall. There is no, I'm not saying that it has to be bigger. It just is small enough. You can put it on your tier tray, hang it from your tier tray, hang it from, a smaller place. But the option is always there if you want it to be bigger. Just communicate with me and say, hey, I like that sign, but it's too small for me. I gotcha. We gotchas. So, I hope you all had an amazing day. It has been a long week, and I thought, well, this would be a perfect way to end the week with a smaller project. Probably still take me 3 hours to do it, but that's okay. No, it won't. We're going to do some fun stuff with it, though, so maybe it will. I make no promises, but it is a smaller piece. It's been a long week. I've done, if you guys have not checked out the other videos, you can always go to my website if you cannot find my page on Facebook, or find the videos, because sometimes it's a little, I keep saying I'm going to do a video to just navigate and show how people can navigate through Facebook. It's still on the list of 100 things that need to be done, and I'd say it would get done this weekend, but I've got a lot of other things that need to get done. Priorities, my friends, priorities. Alright. But you can look at my website, thoughtstotreasures.com, and on there you can see what's new, and it'll show you all of the projects that I've done. It will link them back to my Facebook page so you can view them there. Eventually it might link you to YouTube too if you prefer watching them there. I don't know if I was supposed to say that, but one or the other. Because this video might be on YouTube too, you don't know. I don't know. They say, and I don't know who they are, but they say, if you mention them on the different app, blah, blah, blah. I try to keep these videos kind of neutral so that they can be seen anywhere. But my website is linked to the Facebook video. And it'll also show you the different kits available, the different stickers I have, stuff like that. Even some of the, we're going to be putting some of the 3D printable items that we have available. The tumblers, they're going to be on there. Just, you know, a little bit of everything, but not everything, not all of everything. I do have different groups you can join too, if you are interested in that. Alright, what I think I'm going to do, I don't want to use white because I'm going to use white for... Alright, we're going to try it. I'm going to use plaster. It's just an off-white color by Waverly. And we're going to use the front of that. We're going to paint the front of that with this color. If it looks good. Because I am going to do my little chicken black and white. I did find a while ago, oh gosh, I can't remember what it was. It was a little signboard thing that had the chicken on there. And again, that also can go with this, but it's not part of this set. It was really cute. And you would find that over on my website too. So I'm just going to give, this is just more like a creamy color. I thought maybe to be a little bit more, you know, so the white's still going to blend in. I was thinking about doing it a cashew brown, but then I don't think that the red I'm using is going to look as good with it. So, like I said, there's so many different ways you can paint these up. You can do different colors. It doesn't have to be the same. All of the kits that I do sell will come with a picture. That does not mean that you have to paint it that way. It's just simply there in case you need it for placement or perhaps inspiration. I'm just going to give this one coat, and we're going to dry it, and I'm going to give it one more coat. Like I said, there are 2 holes in here, and I'm going to use them and put a hanger on there. So tell me, do you guys decorate with chickens or not? Chickens and cows are a very popular thing. I personally love farmhouse items. I don't decorate my house in farmhouse, but I do absolutely love crafting them and creating with them, just because they're so cute. You know what? I actually am going to leave this just like it is. So it's kind of, I don't know if you can see, it's a nice coating on there, but it's a little, I'm going to go with the word uneven. Uneven, so you can still see a little bit through it. And I don't want to make it too rustic, because that's not my goal for this. Excuse me. But I kind of like that effect. It's just kind of, I don't know, let's see how many times I can say kind of in one sentence. Good gracious. I heard that. I heard it. But it's kinda, that's just as bad as the word literally. You hear that a lot? Literally. Ross absolutely cannot stand that word. But it's got the, just like you can see a little bit of the grain through it. I use all the technical terms, okay? I'm gonna tell you. Ask me, I will tell you the technical terms. Alright, so now with this little guy, frame part, I am going to use, and I absolutely love this color because I think it's very farmhousey. I don't know. It's called Flamenco Red by Apple Barrel. It's just a deeper red. It's not so bright and Christmassy red. So I absolutely love this color. It's a great fall color, but it's not fall. It's spring. But it's a nice, rich, deep red, which would look good with the chickens. I don't even know if they still make this color. I'm telling you, it's like they take the color, they make some of the colors, and then they take them away. Why? Bring them back. Because I have not seen this one, and this, honestly, this is one of my favorite color reds. It's just so pretty. It's just a darker, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just a nice dark red that isn't like, you know, maroon or anything. Well, yeah, maroon. It could be close to maroon now, maybe not. It's just a very pretty red. Very fallish. This is a very good color for the fall. But it's also a nice color for our chicken sign. Very pretty. Alright, and I think I'm going to do, let me get a piece of tape. I'm going to do the word fresh, or farm fresh, also in this color. My chair's not cooperating. It keeps sliding back. And then we might do the eggs in like a golden. I do have a nice yellow over there. Farm fresh we're going to do in the same color. Wah, wah, wah. So I hope you guys all had an amazing day. Let me know in the comments if you have any plans coming up. I'd love to know. If you are not familiar, every Sunday I do have a live sale that I would love for you to join and see if you're interested in anything. This was actually, I said, this kit was part of our live sale just this past Sunday. And this red is also nice because it only needs one coat. And I'm fine with that. That looks perfect. But now I'm going to get the... I'm going to use this color. No, not that one because it's closed. Is that got gold in it? Let's see what it's... It's called King's Gold. I think I'm going to use this for the eggs part. Just a little something different, not quite yellow. But there's so many options in these wood kits that you can just have fun with it. There is no right or wrong to any of this. Sydney's outside barking. I'm sure y'all can hear that. I don't know what she's barking at, but... See, again, just gives it that farmsy look. The farmsy, is that a word? Farmsy? I think that's actually a makeup, isn't it? Isn't that a makeup company? Somebody let me know. Farmsy? Farmza? Something like that. It's all good. Alright. Oh, I guess you didn't want to go into the water. That's okay, we'll put you in there too. Just pop right back out. Alright, and then I'm going to take, well, dry this on a piece of tape. I'm going to get our chicken bone. Got the words. And then we're going to work on our chicken. I am going to do polka dots on my chicken, just like I did, again, I don't remember what the sign for it, and I don't know when I did it, but if you go to my thoughtfultreasures.com page, you can scroll down and you'll see the chicken farm board, or what's it called? Signboard. The chicken signboard, and you kind of, this is the same kind of concept with it, and I think I'm going to do it the same way. That's where I was kind of going with it. I'm like, yep, we're going to do it the same way. But I'm going to do these little arrows in black, and I'm going to paint my little chickadee in black. So, on our chicken, I'm going to do our chicken black, but this piece and his little wing, I don't know what you call this piece though, this part of the chicken. I only know breast, thighs, and legs, that's all I know. This part of the chicken, I don't even do the wings, are going to be done in white, and then of course this part, his beak will be yellow, and these pieces will be, no, maybe I'll use a different red so it'll stand out different. I was going to say, maybe I'll use the same red, but no, I don't think I will. Alright, so let's do the little, y'all staying up with me? Y'all keeping up with me here? Sometimes I can be all over the place. Let's see if I got enough black over here. And we're just going to sit. She is out there having a good time barking at nothing, probably. There must be a fox out there or something. We get them around here. Right. And then I'm going to get some white. Barf, 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 barf. Barf. I'm going to use some pure white. Trash can, and this is just apple barrel white. I finally did get some new one, and we're just going to paint these two pieces white. Oh, I needed black for that. Darn it! I knew I was supposed to get it. It's alright. If I don't use less than 5 brushes, something's seriously wrong. Hi, what you barking at out there? Why are you outside barking? Come in here and sniff me like I did it. Where are you going? Come here. Sydney Harper. What are you doing? This dry, and we're going to do another coat on that. What do you got? Hey. Oh, your ball. I thought she was chewing on something over there. You got your ball? She's so silly. Another coat. I don't necessarily need it to be like bright white. It can be a little bit dingy. It's a chicken. Have you ever seen a chicken all bright and pretty? Alright, now I'm going to put that right there to dry. And we're going to work on this little guy. I am... guess we'll just have to use black again. There is a big difference between folk art paint and apple barrel paint. If you have not understood the difference between that, folk art is a lot thicker. Apple barrel is a lot runnier. So depending on what you're looking for in a paint, apple barrel is probably cheaper. Works just as well. Sometimes you might have to do a couple coats. I'm going to paint most of this, and I'm going to go back with a little paintbrush because, well, yeah, because just in case. I'm not going to worry about the back of him, only because it'll be up against the board. Just going in here close as I can. I tell you, I could honestly just paint this entire piece of wood, or a big piece of wood, with a tiny paintbrush. I think it is so relaxing. It is, to me, it's the most relaxing thing. I would be perfectly fine with it. Let's see, I want yellow and I want this red. We're gonna use markers for our little doodad guy. Dry. Because we're going to put polka dots on here too. Hopefully it'll work out nicely like the one I did before. And this is a rather simple sign. What do I want to do? I guess let's do the... These pens are linked in my Amazon cart. If you are in the need for a awesome, fantastic, amazing acrylic marker, this is a fine tip. They are ARRTZ markers. Oh, I didn't get that there. They are, I absolutely love these. I've tried so many different markers. These are by far my favorite. And I do have them linked in my Amazon store, which is also on my website under my link tree. So I tried to keep everything simple and in one place. I don't like this red. Yeah, I don't like that red. That red is too not good. I bet you that's the same. Let's see. It is. Alright, we're just going to go over this with the other red then. I'm going to dry this and just go over it with the darker red. I don't like it. It looks too bright. So I'm just going to go over it with this. Ooh. With the flamenco. I thought maybe it would work, but I don't know. It just looks too bright. A lot better. Much better. That looks much better. that other red was just a little too bright for me. Wasn't feeling it. Alright. Now, before I go and glue this together, I'm going to put some polka dots on here. If I hide them, I hide them. If I don't, I don't. We're going to be okay with that. I am going to actually use this little guy. This came from the Dollar Tree. Scoring? I think it's for scoring. Could be for scoring. It might be for scoring. Probably is. But before I go any further, I'm going to just sand this down. It's very rough. I didn't sand, I just got some of the roughness off of it. So all I did was put some on my paint, and we're just going to simply dot. If you are awful with polka dots, this thing will make your life so much easier. And we're just going to put some randomly. I'm trying to think where I want to stick them and how I want to stick them. That's the one thing I don't like about polka dots is, like, I know they're random, but then do you put too many over here? Do you put too many over there? And I'm okay with the different size. I mean, this whole thing is just so easy to make polka dots. And I know some of these are going to be hidden. I think that should be good. I'm going to wipe this off real quick so it stays clean. Yep, but if you need, this came from the Dollar Tree. Perfect for making polka dots. Absolutely the best thing ever. I mean, just look at that. It'll look better once I get these little guys dry. Right here. And the key to making polka dots, make sure you dip it in the paint and then each time. This is going to go right on up here. Perfect. Alright, let's get that glued on. We're going to get our chicken glued and then we're going to put this frame together. Glue time. So cute. And if you want to put the piece on first and then put your polka dots on, I know most of them got hidden under her, but that's fine. That's fine. Now, I feel that I need a polka dot right in here. So I'm just going to go back, get my little dotter, and I'm just going to stick one right there. And I think that's perfect. I like it. We're going to put her to the side, to the dry. But we do have to make an eye on her. Let's do that too, while we have this out. And I'm going to put the eye. Just a little tiny dot. Now she can see. And there is like a smaller side and a bigger side. I was using the bigger size. Now we can put her to the side to dry. I'm gonna get actually. Because I'm gonna need it for the frame. Of course, there's holes on here, so you want to make sure. Not that I've ever done that, but you want to make sure that you put them at the top where they belong. Because I never did such a thing. I couldn't imagine anybody would do such a thing, but just in case. Just put this on here. Could have done this first and then I want it to all dry nice and tight. Now I do use the super glue, wood glue from the Dollar Tree. I think it is amazing. It's got a really good hold and super fast, but it gives you enough time to play. So I'm just gonna let that dry a second. While that's drying, I'm just gonna eyeball on here. Well, not right, but I'm gonna put this on here and just see how I like it. And where I want it. Farm Fresh goes this way. And then eggs goes here. And then our little, I think that's gonna be cool. Little arrow. I think that's perfect. Yep. All right. Well, we can glue this on while it's like that. I don't see why not. I'll learn today. And you don't need a whole lot of this stuff. It looks like I'm putting a lot on. I'm really not. Put this back up where we had it. Let's put this one on first. So some of the kits do come with score marks for placement. That's nice sometimes when you want things perfectly straight, but if you want to put this on here crooked, you can. Nothing has to be 100% perfect in crafting, because then it would just be store-bought. It's nice when you buy things or you make things that are different. Each one is different. Maybe you put this one over here a little bit. Maybe you know. Alright, I'm gonna put eggs on here. And then this piece. Now, if you get any of this glue that looks like out of control and is seeping out, don't worry about it, because unless it's a big humongous clump, it'll dry clear. It will. So you don't have to worry, you know, oh gosh, I got glue. No, don't stress about it. It's not worth it. It will dry clear. Now, last thing I'm going to do, well, that arrow's way up in the air. Simple as that. Now, I'm going to show you, when you paint, you're going to get, doesn't matter, whatever you do, it's going to get to the edge. Unless you don't paint to the edge, that's the only way you're not going to get that. I'm going to show you what I do. Put that over here a second. I'm just going to take you can use Sharpie, you can use your black acrylic marker, you can use paint. Just run that down. Careful so you don't get it on your front piece. Do the same thing. And then we'll get on the side here real quick. And all gone. Perfect. Last thing I am going to do, and this little guy will be complete, is I'm going to add a little tiny piece of wire for the hanger. And I know I'm going to cut off a whole bunch. Don't use the good scissors. Okay, I won't. I promise I won't use the scissors. Okay. And I cut off way more than I need, but stick it through the hole. And I'm just going to give it a little twisty twist. And I'm not giving it a big hanger, just a little one. I know, why did I cut all this wire? I do the same thing with twine. Because I'm silly like that. Just a little tiny little hanger is all I'm giving it. cut this off. As close as we can. Not cut my fingers. And their little hanger. Simple, cute. If you love chickens, there you go, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed. Let me fix that real quick. Hold on a minute. I like the way that's showing. Make sure I had all that covered. I didn't like the way that one piece was showing. But anyway, so that's what I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed. I want to say thank you for being here with me in my craft room. And as always, remember, thoughts become things, things become treasures. So as you keep that in mind, have an awesome rest of your night. Have an awesome day, whatever time you're watching this. I appreciate y'all being here, and thank you so very much. You guys are amazing. And I love you all. I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.